Siapa yang mau dibacain dongeng?
Don mau. Ayah, dongengnya apa malam ini? Don mau denger. Ayo mulai.
Dongengnya apa ya? Malam ini dongengnya spesial.
Wah.
Hai teman-teman, langganan majalah Bobo yuk. Hari-harimu pasti jadi ceria ditemani dongeng dan pengetahuan seru. Dalam setahun ada 52 edisi majalah Bobo. Jika ingin berlangganan, kunjungi gridstore.id atau hubungi sirkulasi Kompas Gramedia di 021 530 6263. Jangan lupa kunjungi website bobo.id, channel YouTube, dan media sosial majalah Bobo ya. Bobo, sahabat yang bikin kamu jadi lebih tahu.
Tahukah kamu bagaimana caranya bisa asik di ruang digital? Tidak mudah caper, tidak suka pamer, apalagi baper. Jika main sosmed, semuanya datang dari rumahku. Tempatku kenyang dengan I love you. Kita keluarga makin cakap digital. Dari Indonesia. Kita keluarga sangat super bahagia. Dari Indonesia. Kita main bersama, belajar sama-sama di dunia nyata dan di dunia digital. Semakin mengerti, semakin hati-hati. Kita keluarga makin cakap digital. Semua memang sibuk, tapi semua mau punya waktu untuk saling membantu. Bekerja sama untuk saling menjaga. Berhati-hati menyaring berita. Semuanya datang dari rumahku. Tempatku kenyang dengan I love you. I love you. Kita keluarga makin cakap digital. Dari Indonesia. Kita keluarga sangat super bahagia. Dari Indonesia. We are very super happy family. Dari Indonesia. Kita keluarga sangat super bahagia. Dari Indonesia. Kita main bersama, belajar sama-sama di dunia nyata dan di dunia digital. Semakin mengerti, semakin hati-hati. Kita keluarga makin cakap digital. Kita keluarga makin cakap digital.
Pada suatu hari di sebuah negeri,
Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita.
dan keluarlah semua penghuni cerita. Putri, bidadari, pangeran, raja, dan raksasa.
Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita, kisah dulu atau baru. Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita, hikayat seru, lucu dan haru. Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita. Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita, aku, kamu, kita.
Semua anak-anak yang mendengarkan cerita merasa senang sekali. Mereka bermain dengan cerita, mereka berimajinasi dengan cerita.
Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita, kisah dulu atau baru. Ayo dongeng, ayo cerita, aku, kamu, kita. Aku, kamu, kita.
Akhirnya, berbahagialah semua anak negeri yang mendengarkan cerita.
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, moms and dads. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2022 International Indonesian Story Festival by Ayo Dongeng Indonesia. I'm really happy to see you, boys and girls. Thank you so much. I'm going to say hi to all of you who are joining from Ayo Dongeng Indonesia YouTube channel. Hi. And then I would like to say hi to everyone who joined from Ayo Dongeng Indonesia Instagram. Hi boys and girls, hi moms and dads. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Kak Raras and I'll be hosting today's FDII 2022 that comes with a theme that is Myth from the East. Wow, it's very interesting theme, right, boys and girls? So, storytelling culture has been developing since many years ago, if you know, boys and girls, in Indonesia and across the world. And there are a lot of myths from every part of the world, right? And you might be curious, what is actually a myth? What is a myth? Do you know, boys and girls? If you know, please comment down below. Okay, myth is a traditional story about the early history of people, as well as a tradition and culture that contains a lot of values that is believed and passed on from one generation to another in a particular region. And that is the reason why Ayo Dongeng Indonesia bring out myth as the theme of this year's International Indonesian Story Festival. Wow. Okay, boys and girls, before we get started, I would like to invite you all, moms and dads and boys and girls, to capture the happy moments during the festival, okay? And post it on social media with the hashtag Mite dari Timur and FDII 2022. And don't forget to mention our Instagram, IOD's Instagram, at ayodongeng_IND. And then, boys and girls, for moms and dads, the International Indonesian Story Festival by Ayo Dongeng Indonesia is a collaboration with Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Riset dan Teknologi, Direktorat Jenderal Kebudayaan, Direktorat Perfilman, Musik, dan Media Baru, and also supported by Komisi Nasional Hak Asasi Manusia Republik Indonesia, Aqua Danon, Bakmi GM, Domikado, Nora, Erlangga, Gramedia, LSPR Bali, Interface, Idea, Digital Mami, Sugar Promotion, Siklus Waterplay, Siberkreasi, Indonesia TV, Institut France Indonesia, Ubud Writers and Readers Festival, Yayasan Mudra Suari Saraswati, Bali Mendongeng, and Loading Squad. And also our media partners are Majalah Bobo, Mombi, Parenting is Easy, Roots, ID.Peribumi, Good Side, Koran Jakarta, Delta, Bahana, Female Radio, Sekolah News, Genpi.co, Kompas.id, Media Indonesia, Medcom.id, Parenting Indonesia, Medio, Kultural.id, RRI Bogor, Mother and Beyond, Her World Indonesia, Berita 1, Hai Bunda, okezon.com, and sindonews.id. Okay, boys and girls and moms and dads, before we hear a lot of myths from the East, we will sing the national anthem Indonesia Raya first. So I would like to invite you all to stand up. Come on, stand up, boys and girls, and pose perfectly like this. Hup. And get ready to sing our national anthem, Indonesia Raya. Thank you so much, boys and girls. You can all go back to seat. Go back to seat, boys and girls, because we are going to hear a lot of stories, a lot of myth from the East. Before we get on to the next agenda, I would like to remind you, boys and girls, that this morning's session will be delivered in English. So for all of you who wants to hear some stories in Bahasa, there will be another session on the afternoon, and then tomorrow offline on Museum Nasional. All right, boys and girls, on to the next agenda. We will hear some speeches first, and first remark will be delivered by our Director of FDII 2022, Mr. Cahyono Budi, and followed by remarks from our Head of Ayo Dongeng Indonesia Community, Kak Tiwi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Baik teman-teman dimanapun berada, akhirnya Festival Dongeng Internasional Indonesia yang ke-10 dan juga pertama kalinya kita kembali akan mengadakan sesi offline setelah masa pandemi tentunya. Izinkan saya, Cahyono Budi, mewakili teman-teman tentunya, mengucapkan banyak sekali terima kasih kepada para relawan, Ayo Dears, para orang tua, para pengajar tentunya, lalu juga teman-teman komunitas, dan juga seluruh pengisi acara yang tentunya akan terlibat nanti di dalam 2 hari pelaksanaan Festival Dongeng Internasional Indonesia 2022. Dan juga izinkan saya pada kesempatan pagi hari ini untuk mengucapkan terima kasih kepada tokoh masyarakat, public figure yang juga telah mendukung kami, mengirimkan video dukungan mereka kepada event ini, yaitu diantaranya kepada Ibu Ferry Farhati, Ardito Pramono, Queen Salman, Jerry dan Kevin, Ria Enes dan Susan, Endah dari Endah Andresa, Rachel Amanda, dan Ciki Fauzi tentunya. Dan juga acara ini tentunya tak akan terwujud tanpa dukungan dari para pendukung utama dan juga sponsor berikut mitra media kami. Dan mereka ini adalah Kementerian Pendidikan, Kebudayaan, Riset, Teknologi Republik Indonesia, Direktorat Perfilman, Musik, dan Media Baru, lalu Museum Nasional Indonesia, Komnas HAM, Aquadanon, Bakmi GM, Domikado, Nora, Erlangga, Gramedia, LSPR Bali, Interface, Idea, Digital Mami, Sugar Promotion, dan Circus Waterplay. Dan tentunya mitra-mitra kami, yaitu diantaranya Ubud Writers and Readers Festival, Yayasan Mudra Suari Saraswati, Bali Mendongeng, IFI, Institut Français Indonesia, Indonesiana TV, Siberkreasi, dan Loading Squad. Lalu media partner kami yang juga mendukung event ini adalah Majalah Bobo, Mombi, Parenting is Easy, Roots, ID.Peribumi, Good Side, Koran Jakarta, Delta, Bahana, Female Radio, Sekolah News, Genpi.co, Kompas ID, Media Indonesia, Medcom.id, Parenting Indonesia, Medio, Kultural.id, RRI Bogor, Mother and Beyond, Her World Indonesia, Berita 1, Hai Bunda, okezone.com, dan sindonews.id. Terima kasih banyak. Lalu pada kesempatan kali ini juga izinkan saya mengucapkan tentunya urun bela sungkawa sedalamnya dan turut prihatin atas bencana yang menimpa saudara-saudara kita semua di Cianjur. Dan pada event FDII kali ini kami juga melakukan kegiatan penggalangan dana bagi mereka, saudara-saudara kita yang terdampak, dan bentuk donasinya akan berupa pembuatan ilustrasi yang dilakukan oleh teman-teman 5 ilustrator kami dan akan dilaksanakan di hari kedua besok di Museum Nasional Indonesia. Jadi, bagi teman-teman semua yang ingin berpartisipasi dalam kegiatan donasi tersebut, bisa langsung datang besok di hari Minggu 27 November di Museum Nasional Indonesia. Ingat ya, jadi besok kita akan bertemu kembali. Selain dari tayangan online ini, kita akan melakukan pertunjukan kedua dari Festival Dongeng Internasional Indonesia offline di Museum Nasional Indonesia di Jakarta. Baik, teman-teman semua, selamat menyaksikan pertunjukan hari ini dan kami tunggu besok di Museum Nasional Indonesia. Terima kasih banyak. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sekali rasanya tahun ini bisa kembali offline. Nah, nggak terasa juga sudah 10 tahun ini berlangsung. Rika Budi, tes. Oke, sudah? Mohon maaf sekali ada kendala teknis di studio. Ya, aku ulangin lagi ya. Senang banget rasanya tahun ini kami dari Ayo Dongeng Indonesia kembali menyelenggarakan Festival Dongeng Internasional Indonesia. Kali ini nggak kerasa sudah 10, yang ke-10 kalinya. Sebelum memulai acara, saya mau mengucapkan terima kasih sebesar-besarnya kepada para relawan Ayo Dongeng Indonesia yang sudah percaya dan mau belajar, bertumbuh, dan berkembang bersama melalui komunitas ini. Dan saya juga ingin berterima kasih kepada ayah bunda, guru, orang tua, dan semua anak-anak yang mendengarkan dongeng dan selalu menyebarkan hal-hal baik melalui dongeng. Kami juga menyampaikan bela sungkawa dan turut prihatin atas kejadian bencana di Cianjur. Semoga evakuasi dan bantuan medis dan semua yang dibutuhkan sampai tepat waktu. Dan tidak perlu berlama-lama lagi, saya ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Dongeng Nasional, selamat menikmati Festival Dongeng Internasional Indonesia, selamat bersenang-senang melalui dongeng di tahun ini dengan Mite dari Timur. Selamat menyaksikan. Terima kasih.
Okay, boys and girls, moms and dads, are you guys ready to hear the myth from the East? But before, thank you so much for Kak Budi and Kak Tiwi for the amazing speech. So after 3 years, FDII finally be held offline. So other than this session today, in the morning and in the afternoon, you can also attend the offline event tomorrow at Museum Nasional. See you tomorrow, boys and girls. Okay, boys and girls, also moms and dads, we would like to inform you first that FDII 2022 will be lasted in 2 days from today, 26th of November, and tomorrow on 27th of November. Okay, from the beginning of November, Ayo Dongeng Indonesia had done some pop-up storytelling every week. If you attend, wow, that's great, boys and girls. And also collaborating with existing storytelling communities in various regions. And then on November 20th, FDII 2022 kickoff was also held in Ubud, Bali. Amazing, right, boys and girls? Okay, and then I would like to remind you all to stay tuned until the end of the event because there are a lot of cool prizes for you. Okay, are you guys ready to hear the myth, boys and girls? Yes? Okay. And on November 26th, FDII will be held online so that it can be witnessed by many children and family across Indonesia and around the world. And on the second session in the afternoon, there will be stories for teenagers and adults presented by the Nest, which will be held offline at EV Building. So storytelling can not only be enjoyed by the children, but also be enjoyed by all ages. Are you curious what kind of stories is like? So you can come directly to EV Building, okay? All right. And then, of course, the moment we have been waiting for since the pandemic is the offline event of FDII, boys and girls, woo, which will be held tomorrow on the 27th of November 2022 from morning to evening at National Museum Central, Jakarta. There will be lots of myths from the East that will be told by national and international storytellers. Don't miss it, boys and girls, and see you tomorrow. And for all of you, brothers, sisters, father, mother, uncle, aunties, and then boys and girls who wants to witness special storytelling performance from PM Toh, a storyteller from Aceh with his unique props and stories, and also a special performance from Ayo di Puppet Theater, as well as an international storyteller from India, Jiva Ragunat. You can buy tickets online on the registration link, which can be seen on Instagram at ayodongeng_ind. Don't miss it, boys and girls, because the space is very limited. And then, boys and girls, also moms and dads, do you want to witness the jingle of FDII 2022 that have been playing in the beginning of the show? Yes? Do you remember the song? Mite, Mite, I forgot. Oh, what about calling a good friend of mine who sing the song, Kak Bonci? Okay, do you want to hear the song, boys and girls? Okay, so everybody, let's have a big round of applause for Kak Bonci. Mite dari timur
Aku suka bercerita, oh oh, kisah asal mula dari negeri Nusantara. Oh, aku suka dengarkan cerita dari ribuan pulau di timur dunia. Dan kini tiba waktunya kau dan aku berbagi cerita. Mite dari timur terus ceritakan, jangan biarkan Mite hilang. Mite dari timur terapa tuturkan, masih banyak kisah tersimpan. Aku suka bercerita, oh oh, kisah asal mula dari negeri Nusantara. Oh, aku suka dengarkan cerita dari ribuan pulau di timur dunia. Dan kini tiba waktunya kau dan aku berbagi cerita. Ceritakan, jangan biarkan Mite hilang. Mite dari timur tetaplah tuturkan, masih banyak kisah tersimpan. Timur semua. Mite dari timur lagi. Mite dari timur. Mite dari timur. Let's have a big round of applause for Kabonji. Thank you so much.
Kabonji. Let's high five first. Are you thirsty?
Oh yeah,
A bit thirsty,
very
yeah?
nervous.
I bet you are. What about drinking a little? Let's have a water break for a while, boys and girls.
Okay.
Do you want to have a water break? We have Aqua right here. Let's drink a bit first. Let's have a water break, boys and girls. Come on, let's quick water break. Go drink your water. Let's stay hydrated all the time, okay? With Aqua. Wow, so refreshing. Kabonji, that was a really, really nice and inspiring song. Who composed it?
Oh, thank you. This song is composed by our team.
Yeah,
Yeah, not only me.
all right.
Kak Dandi,
Kak Dandi.
Kak Ana, Kak Hendra,
Yeah.
Kak also Kak Aryo
Wow.
for lyrics and yeah,
And you
me.
sing it? And you
Yeah.
sing it?
Not only me.
Not only you, okay.
But Kak Ana as
Kak Ana.
Winnie, you know.
Oh, we need the puppet, right?
Yeah, you can hear. And then Aubrey and Yasmin for boys and girls singing
Vocals, yeah.
vocals,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Let's have a big round of applause, boys and girls. This was such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And very meaningful because we don't want the myth from the East to disappear.
Yeah.
So we have to cherish it, boys and girls, by telling it to everyone, like this event, right? Okay. And I'm getting more excited to hear our first three stories, Kabonji. From who? Okay, we are going to listen to stories from Kak Neti,
Kak
Kak
Neti?
Gunawan,
Kak Gunawan?
and Kak Tarita.
Wow.
Are you guys ready?
Are you ready, guys?
We cannot hear them, right? Kak Bonci, one more time. Are you ready, boys and girls? All right.
Alright,
That's great. So let's have a
okay.
big round of applause for Kak Neti, Kak Gunawan, and
And
Kak
Kak
Tarita.
Bum 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 ba-da-da bum bum para-para-para-para-ram bum bum. I love to sing that song when I'm happy. And now I'm very very happy because I'm going to tell you a story. Yes, you. The story comes from a place that passed by an equator lines. An island that covered by many green jungles, longest rivers, many plants and various animals from fishes, mammals, insects and birds. A song from a bird, chew it, chew it. The bird fly, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Fly, fly, fly away. Shoo! The story began in a deep, dark cave. Inside the cave, there was a princess. She's the youngest one in the family. And she cried. For 7 days and night. At day 7, the ground shake. And suddenly there was an old man in front of the princess. He said, "What happened? What's wrong with you, my dear?" "I'm so sad. My big sisters, they left me here." "Oh, they did it to you? Why?" "My dad is a king. He gave me a leadership role while he went away from the palace for a month. And my big sisters, they didn't like it. They were jealous. They were envious to me. That's why I'm here." "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that story. I couldn't help you a lot, but I'm trying to do something. I hope it will erase your sadness." And then the old man casted a spell. "Ditu manua inu, din manua itam. Ditu badu temu, din bunyi gentam." Tring! And magic happens. From the princess' tears change to 25 white eggs. And from the princess' hands change to a wing full of feathers. The youngest princess changed to a ruai bird. A song from a bird, chew it, chew it. The bird fly, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Fly, fly, fly away. Shoo! And then the bird fly to the place of her death. From that place, she can see that her death suddenly come back to place. He tried to find her youngest daughter, but he cannot find it. And then those big sisters blamed because the youngest sister disappeared. All the big sisters got punishment because of that. When the ruai bird watched it, she didn't care anymore because right now she's happy. Bum 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 ba pam pam para pam bum bum. One by one, her eggs hatch. Crut, crut, crut. She tried to take care of her chicks and tried to find foods for them, and sometimes sing a song for us. A song from a bird, chew it, chew it. The bird fly, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Fly, fly, fly away. Shoo! That's the story of the beautiful ruai bird from West Borneo. I'm Nettie. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Na 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 na. Hi everyone. I was just humming my favorite song called Naik Naik ke Puncak Gunung, which means going up and up to the mountain. It was one of my favorite childhood songs. Now that I'm talking about mountain, I just remember something interesting about a mountain in East Java, a very beautiful mountain with lots of animals and trees. It is also the highest mountain in East Java, named Mount Semeru. I heard a rumor that this mountain was actually brought from the land far, far away a long time ago. So, let's take a look at how it started. So, the story goes that there was an empty island without anyone living there. Seeing this, the gods Vishnu and Brahma decided to give life to this island. So the island was filled with men and women. Life began to flourish. But there was one big problem with this island. This island used to float around on the big wide sea, swaying here and there, making the island unstable and unsafe for the people there because of the big waves that caused those. So, seeing this, the gods decided to think of a way to stabilize this island. They began to think until, they got a great idea. I know what we need to do. We should cut the top of Mandara mountain in India, and we will use that part to stabilize the island. All the gods agreed that it was a great idea. So Vishnu and Brahma were given the honor to move the structure. Once they arrived and cut the top of the mountain, they realized that it was such a huge structure. So they had to think of a way to work together in moving it. Vishnu transformed into a giant tortoise and put the mountain on its back. Brahma, on the other hand, transformed into a giant snake, wrapping its body around the turtle and the mountain, keeping the mountain safe from falling. And so, slowly but surely, they finally arrived to the western part of the island. They thought, phew, our jobs are done. And so they put the mountain on the western part of the island. But when they did that, the eastern part of the island was raised way too high. That's not safe for the people there. So they decided to move it to the other part, on the east. But now, the western part of the island was raised way too high. They had to think of an idea to still put the mountain there, but keep the island stable on all places. So they think again, and again, and again. Aha! They got great idea again. They decided to cut part of the mountain. That part of the mountain was placed on the northwest part of the island. That mountain right now we call as Penanggungan Mountain. The main part stayed on the east, the mountain that we all know now as Semeru Mountain. Phew! Jobs well done. Everyone is happy and the island is stable and safe for everyone there. Now that the island had a very beautiful mountain, many gods decided to move to that island. Until one day, one of the gods even discovered a plant called Jawa wood. And so, from the name of that plant, this island was also given the name Java Island, the island that we all knew and love today. That's the end of my story. My name is Gunan Chokro. Thank you for listening and adios!
Hello, Ayo dears! When full moon, have you ever seen the shadows of a lady and her cat? Yes, when you look at the moon. You saw it too? So it's not just me? Yes. So because it's not only just me who saw the shadows of a lady and her cat, I will tell you the story behind it. Here you go. Long time ago, in Tanah Pakuan, the kingdom of Pakuan in West Java, there lived two girls, Princess Endawarni and Ante. Princess Endawarni is the daughter of King Pakuan, and Ante is a servant or lady in waiting. Yes, they have a very different background, but they kept being best friends. And they loved to chasing each other in the garden and played along together, two of them. I'm sorry, it's not just two, because everywhere they went, the cat of Ante, the naughty cat of Ante, always went beside them. Yes, naughty, especially when Ante was weaving. Yes, Ante is good in weaving. When Ante weave, the cat tear, weave, tear, crack, crack, crack. The woven cloth that Ante weaving is usually torn because of the cat. But although like that and the cat kept doing that, Ante still loved her cat So did Princess Endawarni. So, the time went by, Princess Endawarni and Ante grown up as two beautiful ladies. Because the princess will inherit the kingdom of Pakuan, her father, the king of Pakuan, had found the prince to marry her daughter. And the day the prince came to see her daughter, Princess Endawarni. Princess Endawarni was so happy to see the prince. But unfortunately, the prince's eyes didn't see Princess Endawarni, but someone else. Guess who? Yes, you're right. The prince looked at Ante, not Princess Endawarni. One night in the full moon, the prince strolled in the garden to find Ante. And yes, he found her. Ante was weaving with her cat beside her. And the prince couldn't help himself to confess his feeling to Ante. Disliking the attention of the prince, Ante tried to run and run away from the prince. But the prince kept running away after Ante. Ante still ran away, fleeing away from the kingdom with carrying the woven cloth that she's weaving and her cat. Until Ante was trapped on a cliff when full moon shone so brightly. And there's no way out. So Ante prayed to God as the escape door. And he closed her eyes. God, please help me to go away from the prince, said Ante. And magically, when she opened her eyes, Ante and her cat were in the moon. Yes. Ante was safe from the prince living in the moon. But after a long time, living far away from the families and her best friend, Princess Endawarni, Ante was missing them. Ante had an idea. So she wove the cloth to make a ladder to the earth. But do you remember? She went with her cat, the naughty cat, who was always stealing the woven clothes of Ante. Ante weave, the cat tear, weave, tear, crack. Yes, the woven cloth that Ante made was cracked because of the cat. Until today, many years went by, Ante becoming an old lady, and she kept trying to come back to the earth. So, when full moon and you see the moon, you will see the shadows of Ante and her cat, who was trying to come back to the earth. That was a story from West Java titled Nini Ante, the Guardian of the Moon. Thank you for listening, Kata Rita. See you again and happy National Storytelling Day. Mwah!
Such a great stories from Kak Neti,
Kak Neti, Kak Gunawan, and Kak Tarita. Wow, that's really exciting.
Yes, it is, Kak Bonci. So we have heard the three myths, the first three myths from our Ayo Dongeng Indonesia storyteller, right?
Yeah.
Okay, don't go anywhere, boys and girls, because there are still a lot more myths that will be told by other Ayo Dongeng Indonesia storyteller.
Wow.
Okay. Kak Bonci?
Yeah.
Do you know what it's time? What time is it?
And this time
we will give you 2 questions first, and the winner is who can answer correctly the first test in the chat column on both Instagram or YouTube. Okay, are you ready, guys?
Yes, it is time for quiz. And the 2 questions will be related to the myth that have told by our previous storytellers, by Kak Neti, by Kak Gunawan, and Kak Tarita. Okay, boys and girls. Oh, don't forget, Kak Bonci, the announcement will be made, will be announced. The winner will be announced at the end of the show. So stay tuned, boys and girls, until the end of the event.
Yeah.
Okay, first question, Kak Bonci.
Okay, first question. Are you ready? Okay.
Fingers on keyboard, boys and girls, to type the answers.
Here. Earlier, the MCs mentioned that apart from storytelling for children, okay, right? And there are also storytelling for adults. What is the name of community part of Ayo Dongeng Indonesia, which specifically tells about tales?
Okay, boys and girls, or moms and dads, you might help your little ones to type the answers. I mentioned before that Ayo Dongeng Indonesia FDII 2022 is not only for children, but also all ages. So there will be stories for teenagers and adults too, and will be held offline at IFI building. So if you have older brother or older sisters, boys and girls, who like to listen to stories or tell stories, you can take them there to IFI building. Okay, what's the name of the community, boys and girls, moms and dads? You can type, you can write it down on the comment section. I think we got the winner already. Yes, we got the winner. Yes. Okay, and then the answer is, should we say the answer to everyone? Should I spill the answer? The answer is the
nest.
Yes. For all of you who answered the nest, you're right, but we will pick the fastest one, Kabonci. Okay. All right. It is time for the next question. Are you ready?
Are you ready, guys?
Are you guys ready? All right. The second question is, before listening to the story, there were 2 remarks, 2 speeches we have heard, right, boys and girls? So, the question is, who is the name of the director of FDII 2022? You can type the name on the comments below. Kak siapa ya? All right, you can type it now. And for those of you who answer it right, maybe we can spell the answer right now. Kak Bonci, who is the name of our kakak director of FDII 2022? And the name is Kak Cahyono Budi.
Or Kak Budi Baik Budi.
Yes, Kak Budi Baik Budi is also a storyteller from Ayo Dongeng Indonesia. Okay, boys and girls and moms and dads, that's the first 2 questions in the first session of the quiz. So if you want to get more cool prizes, Kak Bonci, stay tuned until the end of the event, because there will be another quizzes during today's festival. Wow. And then don't forget to comment as much as you can and as positive as you can in the comment section, because we will pick best comments who will win prizes from Bakmi GM, books from Gramedia Store, and Penerbit Gramedia and Nura Kids. Wow, there's a lot of prizes. Okay. Yeah. So, boys and girls and moms and dads, are you ready for the next stories?
I'm ready.
Yes. Okay. But before we start again and before we listen to another story, Kak Bonci, we would like to for you to invite your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, and more people to come to join to our live in YouTube channel and Instagram of Ayo Dongeng Indonesia. So more and more people will feel happiness of FDII 2022.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, and of course, we present this festival from year to year so that Indonesian children can hear more and more and more story.
Wow. As the purpose of this event, we don't want to for the myth to disappear. So we will have to tell if you have heard or listened to one story from Kak Neti or Kak Gunawan or Kak Tarita, you can tell it to your friends, right? So it won't disappear.
Yeah.
Okay. And then earlier we had we had listened 3 myths from Kak Neti, Kak Gunawan, and Kak Tarita.
And now
we will hear 3 more myths that will be told by Kak
Kak
Zila, Kak Nurma, and Kak Dita. Okay, have a good watch, boys and girls.
Jing budal gemuruh saking tengahing samudra nun ingkang baladoso aprobusananiro lira surya wedali ro. Once there was a beautiful, kind, and wise princess named Kadita. She had a fair skin and long black hair. Her father was Prabu Siliwangi, a wise and kind king who loved her daughter dearly. Prabu Siliwangi had 4 wives. It's weird, but it happened a long time ago. Prabu Siliwangi always wanted to make Princess Kadita to be his successor, because among his children, only Princess Kadita will have some personality as him. One night, Prabu Siliwangi talked about this plan with his Empress, Princess Kadita's mother. I want to make Kadita as my successor, said Prabu Siliwangi suddenly. But what about the other? You already knew that the rest of your wives didn't like our daughter. I'm just worried about her safety, said Empress worried. She didn't want to put her daughter in danger. But Prabu Siliwangi didn't easily change his mind once he made the decision. The next morning, Prabu Siliwangi gathered all his wives and children in the hall and announced the decision he made. I declare that my daughter, Princess Kadita, will be my successor. I wish there is no one who will disagree with my decision, said Prabu Siliwangi, stared one by one his wife's eyes and children. But no one couldn't tell anything. They just hold their anger and crouched to the Empress and Princess. The next morning, they had a secret meeting. They planned something evil, something that will bring misfortune to the Empress and Princess. The next morning before the sunrise, Dewi Mutiara, one of Prabu Siliwangi's wives, sent her maid to call a black magician in the small village who would do anything for money. She wanted to make Princess Kadita and her mother having scabies all over their body. Within 4 hours, the black magician came to the palace and met Dewi Mutiara. You have to make the princess and the mother having scabies all over their body. Make them ugly so that there is no one who will want them in this palace. And if you succeeded, I will reward you with present you never thought before, said Dewi Mutiara cruelly. I will do as you please, my queen, said the black magician. Then the black magician did what Dewi Mutiara orders. In the night, Princess Kadita and her mother having scabies all over their body, and they didn't know that someone sent curse to them. The next morning, she found out that her body smelled stinky and had ulcer all over their body. What happened? Oh, no! Help! Many physicians invited to the palace to cure the empress and princess, but nobody could cure them. In the middle of helplessness, the empress died. Mother! Please wake up! Don't leave me alone! No! Please take me with you! All the people mourned by the news. Then, one day Prabu Siliwangi realized that her daughter's illness wasn't an ordinary illness. Someone must send curse to her. But his problem became more complicated when Dewi Mutiara and the other wife forced him to send away his sick daughter. Your Majesty, your daughter will only bring a bad luck to this whole kingdom with her uncured illness. You must punish her right now, said Dewi Mutiara. Prabu Siliwangi didn't want to send away his sick daughter, but he must agree to send away his sick daughter, because if he not, the princess will become a bad rumor in the whole kingdom. I'm so sorry, my daughter. You have to leave this kingdom. I'm so sorry that I'm not a good father for you. No, father, no, it's okay. I promise I will be fine. Then the poor princess went alone. She didn't know where she should go. Almost 7 days and 7 nights she has walked until she came to the salt ocean. She looked at the ocean. It was clear and clean, unlike the other ocean which had a blue color. Then she jumped into the water and swam. Suddenly, when the salt ocean water touched her body, there was a miracle happened. Her ulcer has gone, and there was no sign he had a scabies before. Even more, she became more beautiful than before. Now, she possessed power to command the whole salt ocean. Now, she became a fairy called Nyi Roro Kidul, or the Queen of Salt Ocean, who will live forever. Sokoing jalaniti arso madaning jagat, tuk mengop saput jaganing Berbabat bangsu merah. There's a popular belief among those who know Nyi Roro Kidul that people may not be wearing green-colored clothes when visiting certain beach area. Some say it's because Nyi Roro Kidul likes the green color and consider the color as her own. But others say her army were seen wearing a green color uniform when became a human. So if you were green, Nyi Roro Kidul would took you as her army. But more scientific explanation is because the sea water around the area is more green than blue. That's the story of Nyi Roro Kidul. I hope you enjoy the story. Thank you. Bye.
Tebih tina karamen aya tempat anu nenggeng masyarakat nasomea katalah polosna. It has to be harvest season in hutan larangan, the forbidden forest, suku Baduy, Banten, Indonesia. Instead of the forest full of trees that is colorful with flowers and buzzing bees and fruits on it, we only can see the forest with the dry and leafless trees, except for one tree, the awesome kanji tree. This tree is very strong and steady, standing in the middle of hutan larangan, the forbidden forest. The tree itself has the branches, and the branches has the leaves on it, and of course there's a fruit on it. But there were only 3 fruit, but not the ordinary fruits. These are the 3 golden crunchy fruit. And this awesome crunchy tree itself has a spirit on it. This awesome crunchy hopes that someday, somehow, one day, there's someone who can use the 3 fruit of awesome crunchy, the golden one, wisely. Therefore, the awesome kanji tree always sing a mantra. There are 3 awesome crunchy. I hope you will see what comes from the dirt will back to the earth. Then come one man. He's very hungry and heard a song, and he saw the fruit. He wants to eat it. Then he plucked it, he cracked it, because the shell of the awesome crunchy is quite hard, so he cracked and ate the fruit. It seems that he doesn't really like it because the taste is too sour for him. So he just threw the fruit away and he went away. The tree still has 2 more golden awesome crunchy, and with full of hopes, there's someone and someday somehow can use the fruit wisely, and he start to sing the mantra again. There are two golden crunchy, I hope you will see, what comes from the dirt will back to the earth. So then come a woman, the beautiful woman, and she heard the song, and she saw the golden crunchy. She plucked it, and no, she didn't eat it. She just see it and admired it. She likes the golden awesome crunchy. Then she just put it inside the box together with her jewelry. So sometimes she opened it again, just want to see the beauty of the golden crunchy, and admired again and put it again inside the box until it's rotten. Of course, it's a fruit anyway. So the awesome crunchy tree now only has one more golden crunchy on the tree. The tree, the awesome crunchy tree, still full of hope, because the tree believed that someone somehow one day will use this fruit wisely. There's one golden crunchy, I hope you will see, what comes from the dirt will back to the earth. And came a little boy. He's wearing a headscarf like me, the batik headscarf, the blue and black one. And he heard the song of the mantra from the tree, and he looked at the tree and see the golden crunchy. He plucked it, and yes, of course, it's a fruit, so he cracked it and eat it. The little boy loves it. It's sour but sweet, a bit sweet, and it's refreshing. Until there's something inside the fruit. It's a seed. Okay, it's quite hard, and he thought of something, and he just looked around, find a perfect place. For what? For digging the soil and put the seed inside the soil and cover it again, so the seed will safe and sound inside the soil. Because he remembered that what comes from the dirt will back to the earth. Tebih tina karamean, aya tempat anu nenggang, masyarakat nasomea, katalah polosna, suku Baduy, etanamina, kabanggaan, masyarakat Lebak Banten, tur bangsa Indonesia. And that's the end of the story that I wrote, adapted from the myth of Hutan Larangan from Baduy, Banten, Indonesia. I hope you enjoy this story. Hatur nuhun.
Hey everyone, how are you today? My name is Dita and this is Yuko the ukulele. We're joining you today from New York, but I come originally from Bali, Indonesia. What are the first thing that came into your mind when you first hear about Bali? Maybe the mountains, the beaches, or the wide green rice field? Do you know that Balinese people believe that the goddess Dewi Sri is the one who's actually protecting the rice fields so that we can continue eating that delicious rice every day? And today, me and Yuko are gonna tell you the story about Dewi Sri. So once upon a time in heaven, the highly respected Betara Guru gathered all of the gods and goddesses to contribute their power to build a new beautiful palace in the heaven. The palace was planned to be the workstation of God and goddesses so that they can work to ensure the prosperity, well-being, health, and happiness for people on earth. But Batara Guru said, if the gods and goddesses do not use their power for a good cause, Batara Guru will take their power away from them. But being in heaven, all of the gods and goddesses do have their own unique magical power. They can lift things, they can fly, they can do things very quickly. So it's a bit easy for them to help Betara Guru to build this palace building. Well, they even sing a song for it. Try to sing along, maybe you know it. If you wanna build a palace, pick a brick. If you wanna build a palace, make them stick. If you wanna build a palace, use your power and your knowledge. If you wanna build a palace, lift a brick. Well, all of the gods and goddesses began helping Betara Guru to build this palace. All but one, God Anta. God Anta was known to be shaped like a snake. Do you still remember what snakes don't have? Hands. Snakes don't have hands. So God Anta cannot lift a brick. He cannot make them stick. So he couldn't really contribute anything to this palace building. When all of the gods and goddesses are running around, flying, lifting bricks, he couldn't do anything. He begins to run out of time and he begins panicking. He started crying. But being the magical creature that he is, the massive teardrop of God Anta turns into 3 magical white eggs. He does not have anything to offer to Betara Guru unless he offers these eggs. He did not know what it was, but he thought, I have nothing. Maybe I can offer this to Betara Guru and see how it can help. So, because he doesn't have enough hands, he put the eggs in his mouth and he began crawling away to Betara Guru's place. On his way, he met one of his friends, the playful singing birds. Hi, God Anta, said the birds. Do you want to play with me? Let's sing with me. Maybe you know the song. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. But of course, God Anta does not have hands, so he can't clap. The bird tried again. If you happy and you know it, sing a song. But God Anta's mouth is so full of eggs, he cannot sing a song. The bird gets a bit angry, but he tries once more. If you happy and you know it and you really wanna show it, if you wanna play with me, sing a song. But of course, God Anta still cannot sing. Then his friend began to get angry and started pecking on him and fly away. God Anta was avoiding the bird's attack, but he ended up breaking 2 of the 3 eggs. So he was left with only 1 more egg. That was his last chance to offer something to Betara Guru, because if he doesn't offer something, do you still remember? Betara Guru will take his power away from him. So he began crawling very carefully to Betara Guru's place. When he got there, he cried and said, Look, Batara Guru, I have nothing to offer. I don't have hands. I don't have any power. I cannot lift bricks. This is the only thing that I can offer to you, he said. Surprisingly, Batara Guru just smiled and nodded his head. He said, "That's okay, God Anta. I will not take your power away from you. I will take this offering and I would thank you very much." And then with his magical power, Batara Guru turned the egg into a beautiful, beautiful goddess and named her Dewi Sri. With our magical power, Dewi Sri will be gifted with such heavenly power, and she would be one of the goddesses who's responsible for the well-being and happiness and health for people on earth. So, Dewi Sri is then tasked to come down to the earth, and everything she touches turn into this very fertile rice field. And that is why Dewi Sri is known and worshipped as the goddess of fertility. And at the end of the day, God Anta did contribute to the well-being, prosperity, health, and happiness of people on earth. And do you know what we do when we're happy? That's correct, we sing a song. Sing with me. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you happy and you know it and you really wanna show it. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. One more time. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you happy and you know it and you really wanna show it. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. Thank you for listening. For me and Yuko, have a great day.
Applause for Kazila, Kak Nurma, and Kak Dita. And of course, Yuki the ukulele.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it,
and you really have to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
clap your hands!
Yay! They're having really fun, boys and girls. It
Yo.
was such a fun myth that we have listened from Kak Zila, Kak Nurma, and Kak Dita. And we would like to remind you, boys and girls, please don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere because there will be our international storytellers. Wow. We have how many storytellers? We have two international storytellers, boys and girls. Can you guess where our two international storytellers come from? You may type your answer in the comments below. Okay, can you guess? Anyone can guess?
Yeah.
Yes, I think someone already answered, Kak Bonci. And that's right, we have Prasong from Thailand and
Jiva from India.
Wow! Are you guys ready to listen to our international storytellers?
Ooh, I'm ready, Kararas!
Me too, I'm ready too. All right, without further ado, let's have a big round of applause for Uncle Prasong from Thailand and
Auntie Jiva from India.
Sawadee krap. Good morning, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am Prasong from Thailand. Today, I will tell story of 3 meals a day. It's a Northeast Thailand folk tale. This folk tale we told in Thai, in China, and I think in Asia culture. Are you ready for the story? Okay, let's enjoy the story. Once, long ago, all animals lived in heaven, and they served Payatan. Payatan is the highest god of our culture. northeast Thailand. So everything พญาแถน wanted, the animals would serve him. Only, and all animals live in heaven except for human. Human beings live on earth. In those days, it was so hard to find food. Humans had to work so hard to get food to eat. They eat maybe one day they eat one time, 2 days they ate one time, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, even 7 days, they eat just only one time. It is so hard to find food. So they have to ask พญาแถน to help them. Oh, พญาแถน help us please. We cannot buy food. Help us to find food to eat. And at that time, the seed of พญาแถน got hardened, and he felt some people ask him for help. Oh, what is happening? And then he looked down on earth and he saw those people asking him, oh, พญาแถน help us please. Oh, they work so hard, said พญาแถน. I have to help them. So I think from now on they can eat three days a meal, not 7 days a meal. So they can be happy. Okay, and then พญาแถน call his servants, call his animals in heaven. Okay, come on, everybody. Anybody is free? Nobody heard because almost all animals had gone for work. Anyone here? Except for a buffalo came. Yes, my Lord. Do you have anything for me to help? Oh, just only you, buffalo? Yes, only me. Buffalo is forgetful. พญาแถน did not want to send him to earth because if he want him to deliver a message on earth, he would forget. I don't want you, buffalo. Anybody would like to help me? Do you want to help me? No voice. So พญาแถน had to send buffalo to deliver a message to the people. Okay, buffalo, I have to ask you for help. So would you deliver a message for me to tell the people on earth that from now on they can eat 3 days a meal. 3 days a meal. Yes, my Lord, I could do that. Okay, พญาแถน. So and then buffalo almost stepped out of the heaven, and then he came back to พญาแถน, what is your message? You are so forgetful. Okay, my message is, okay, I will teach you a song so you won't forget. Okay, my song is 3 days, 1 meal. 3 days a meal. Buffalo, can you sing the song? Okay, boys and girls, can you sing this song with me? Okay, let's sing it together with the buffalo. 3 days a meal. 3 days a meal. Yes, my Lord, I remember now. I'm ready to go to earth to tell the people. Okay. So the buffalo flew down to earth. He flew and he memorized the song and he sang 3 days a meal. 3 days a meal. Okay, would you like to sing together with me? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 3 days a meal. 3 days a meal. At that time, a Garuda, the big bird, flew down, flew and flew, and he bumped to the buffalo. Garuda, what are you doing? I'm singing the song. What is the song? What are you going to do? Oh, you know, I'm delivering a message from Payatan to people on earth. What is your message, said Garuda? Buffalo said, oh, the message is, okay. I will sing the song to you. 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. That's your message. What does it mean? It means from now on, human beings can eat 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. Okay, I'm ready to go to earth. So buffalo flew down to earth. Then he sang the song. 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. And then he flew down and the people stood there and at the tree. And then he went to the people. Oh, buffalo. People said the people. You come from the heaven, right? Yes. You delivered the message from Payatan, right? Yes. Okay, what is the message from Payatan? Oh, the message is, I remember the song. And then the buffalo sang the song. Okay, would you like to sing the song with me? 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. People cheered out and said, oh Lord, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time that you send the message to us. And you have to help us to get food. Okay? Oh, okay. From now on, Payatan, this is the message from Payatan. You can eat 3 meals one day. Okay, I am off now. Okay. And the buffalo flew up to Payatan. And Payatan said, buffalo, did you do your work? Did you get your job done? Yes, buffalo. Okay, what is the message that you tell the people? Oh, yes, I remember your song. What is the song? I sang the song. I delivered the message to the people that 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. Oh, Payatan got very angry and said, no, buffalo. This is not the message that I told you. I told you that 3 days a meal, not 3 meals a day. Oh no, now I have to help people to get food so they can eat 3 meals a day. Oh, you. Oh, sorry, Priyaten. This is my bad. I am forgetful. Oh. Okay, I will. So from now on, you have to go down to earth to help people to plow the field, to get food, to get more food. Oh, Priyaten. Okay, Priyaten. So the buffalo was punished. So, and Priyaten sent him on earth to help people to plow the field, to plant rice, so the people can get 3 meals a day. That's the story why the people now can eat 3 meals a day. I hope you enjoyed the story from Northeast Thailand. This is the story from Dr. Vayupa Tosa. She loved to tell the story many, many times. Thank you for your listening.
When do I get a clue? Deem tanakadim, 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 deem tanakadim. You're wondering why I'm dancing? Because this story is about how the peacock got its eyes on its tail. Aha! A myth, a folk tale from Rajasthan, from India, retold by Vayu Naidu, printed by Tulika Publishers for current details, and adapted by me to suit my telling. It goes like this. A long time ago in the forest, King Lion was old and weak, and he said, I'm rather old. I can't rule anymore. So you better choose a new king for yourselves. Oh, the animal said, oh well. And every animal wanted to be the king. The elephant said, I'm the strongest of all. I'm the biggest of all. I shall be the king. You, the king? No, no, no. You are so fat, and by the time you come walking, no, no, no. And out jumped the leopard. I'm the fastest. I'm the most elegant animal. I shall rule the jungle very well. You, the king? Oh, your breath stinks. No way, said the animals. Of course, the monkey said, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I can be the king, I can be the king, I can be the king. Hop, 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 hop. Monkey, you are a silly fellow. You're more a clown than a king. No way, said the animals. Every animal wanted to be the king, and nobody accepted each other. Just then, they heard this little music. Tan-na-na-na, 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 tan-na-na-na. They all walked towards the sound. It came from behind a tree. And what they saw, right there was the peacock with its long tail. He looked so royal. He walked with his chest up. Dim tanakadim, dim tanakadim, dim tanakadim, dim tanakadim. They all fell on his feet and said, "Oh, you are our new king. And who are you?" He was the first peacock that the Creator ever made. He had the most exotic colors of blue and green and gold with a long tail that looked wonderful. Remember, it had no patterns on it at that time. And now, when everybody appreciated, it went up to the head of the peacock, and he became very proud, and he started strutting around. But they loved him, for he looked so handsome. But the proud peacock, pretending not to want to be the king, said, "Ow! I don't want to be your king. You are silly animals." Because the peacock had the worst voice ever. But the animals begged, they pleaded, pretending to be very reluctant, said, "Okay," and he became the king. Wow! All the animals said, "Oh, he's so handsome. He looks so lovely." Just then, up in the sky, Surya Deva, the king Surya's daughter, Surya, was walking around. She looked down below and saw this beautiful creature with a long tail, so colorful, shimmering in the sunlight. The moment she saw, she fell in love. She said, I want to marry him. He's so handsome. She ran to her father and said, "Father, I know you want me to get me married. Can I marry the peacock?" "Daughter, the peacock? He's a proud creature. Look at him. He's stuttering about. He's no match for you, my dear." But of course, Surya started shedding tears and said, "Father, if you truly love me, please let me marry." You know how fathers are. Can they ever say no to their daughters? He agreed. And at once, a golden chariot was sent down to the earth. It stopped. All the animals stood around the bright golden chariot. Wow, what is this? And from there came the minister and bowed down to the peacock and said, "Dear king, we bring a message from Surya Deva, the sun god. He wants you to marry his daughter." Of course, the proud peacock said, "I don't want to marry that silly girl. Off you go!" He said scornfully. And all the animals pleaded. They said, "Oh, please, king, please, please marry. You will be a great, great pride for the whole animal kingdom. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please." Reluctantly, he said, "All right." Jumped onto the chariot, and the chariot soared up in the sky. And when he landed there, wow, the stars were made into lovely decorations. And the moon and all the other lovely planets were singing. There was dance and music and all kinds of festivities. And finally, they were married. Surya was so happy because she married the most handsome creature on earth. So the father led them to Asish Mahal. Asish Mahal is a palace of mirrors. And when the peacock stepped inside, he saw his million faces and his million figures. He got even more proud. Pride soared. I'm the most beautiful and handsome creature on this earth. You, Surya, you should clean the mirrors every day, morning to evening, yourself. Nobody should help you. Got it? And you should feed me the best of food. And of course, because Surya loved him so much, she did everything for him. Day after day after day after day. A month had passed. Now Surya Deva wanted to meet the daughter and son-in-law. So he came in his chariot. He stopped. But when he stepped inside, there was darkness. No lights. Except for a weird sound that he heard. What is that? Was Surya Deva's instant reaction. He said, light the lamps. And when the lamps were lit, up on the throne was seated this fat, ugly looking peacock, snoring. Surya Deva was upset looking at this ugly creature. But he wanted to see his daughter. He went around looking, Surya, Surya, where are you, Su? He tripped on something that looked like a rag of clothes. He lifted up slowly, and there he saw his daughter, all weak and tired and almost dead. He lifted his daughter and said, take her to the doctor, and sent her immediately to the medical man. And he looked at the peacock and said, you peacock, wake up. Oh. The peacock, who's that disturbing me? And Surya Deva said, you don't deserve to be here in my kingdom. Off you go, he said, and gave one kick. And the peacock came. Woo, 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 woo. As he came, all the animals looked at the sky and said, what on earth is coming? Oh, is it some kind of an enemy? We don't know. Boom! He fell on the ground. Who's that? Oh, look at that fatty! Everybody laughed. He looked so ugly. The once beautiful, princely looking king was now like a big ball of butter. Everybody clapped hands and they teased him. Peacock felt shy and he went and hid behind the tree under which he was created. Days went past, and then Surya was healed. She came back to her own health, but she missed her husband. Her father strictly said, no, Surya, you shall not have him back. Surya, feeling very sad, went up to the cloud and looked down at her husband, who was now very ugly. Tears started rolling on both the tears, from both the eyes. It fell. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Every drop of tear that fell into the long tail became beautiful eyes on the tail like this. And this is a myth from Rajasthan. Nandri, which means thank you in my language, Vanakkam means goodbye.
have a big round of applause for our two international storytellers, Uncle Prasong and Auntie Jiva.
Thank
It
you.
was nice to see you, and it's an honor to have you here at FDII 2022, Auntie
My
Jiva.
pleasure.
Okay, I would like to ask some questions for Uncle Prasong as well. Maybe we can appear him. So the boys and
Yes,
girls
yes.
can see him too. Okay, hi, Uncle Prasong.
Hi, Prasong.
Hi. Okay, the boys and girls and moms and dads who are watching might want to know why you choose the story and what myth behind the story. Maybe Auntie Jiva first.
Why choose the story? I didn't choose it. Because I had so many stories.
You have so many stories.
I didn't know which one to choose.
Yeah.
It was Arya who chose. He said,
Okay.
do this story.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'm wearing a sari, something like that. I said, okay. And I said, I pretended to be the peacock. But of course, this peacock is the fat peacock. The normal peacock is not fat. He's nice and slender and very smart. I said, never mind, I shall play the fat peacock. So I'm the peacock. And it just fascinates me because the colors, you know,
Yeah.
and it's so nice when you know that, oh, that's how it happened. We don't know if it's true, but it's just a myth, you
It's
know.
just a myth, yeah.
And it's a folk tale that's been passed on through word of mouth. Yeah. So it just fascinates me.
Okay, so you said that the tale came from Rajasthan, and there are a lot of myths beside the peacock story. Oh,
Lots
a
of
lot
it.
of myths. Wow.
Yeah.
And we heard one of them, boys and girls. It was
Yes.
really nice to hear one myth from you.
Because he's
Jiva.
also, what shall I say, the mode of transport for Lord Muruga.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so that's another story.
Oh, okay. We would love to listen to another story from you.
Next time.
Maybe later. Okay. Uncle Prasong, same
Yes.
question for you. Why you choose the story about Garuda and Buffalo, like the goddess who is punished and sent to earth, right? And what is the myth behind it?
Okay, I chose the story because it's talk about the highest god of our culture in northeast Thailand. So we so everything. So we what you call we originated by Phayaten. You know, Phayaten will would told us to do this, to do that, like the buffalo, so to do this, that. So and then the people. So so that was what you call remind me about what the culture in our country. So, what the myth behind that? I tell you, from today, like people still believe in Phayaten. So I would like to bring the belief of our highest god to what they call to the society, to Asia. So the myth behind that. So we eat three meals a day, and that's why we eat. So now people still eat that. So it's a myth, right? It's still in reality. So what you call the original? What you call the traditional? Every culture eats three meals a day. It's a myth. Why to eat 3 meals a day? So this is why. This is a reason why we eat 3 meals a day. So that's why I bring the story today.
Okay. Thank you so much, Uncle Prasong, and thank you so much, Auntie Jiva.
Thank
It's been an
you.
honor to have you here in FDII 2022. I really hope that you're having fun with us. Okay, say goodbye, boys and girls, to Auntie Jiva.
Can I have the water?
Yeah, of course. It's Aqua.
Yes.
Maybe this one.
Aqua.
Oh,
this one. Okay.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
You are my drink. You are my savior after my storytelling. Thank you very much. I shall open it and I shall have it now. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, yeah, back again with us
Raras and Kabonci. It was such beautiful stories.
Yeah.
Folklore or myth from India and
India,
from
Rajasthan,
Thailand. Yes, wow.
Wow, so beautiful.
So
and-
beautiful.
Wow, so amazing story.
Very inspiring. And maybe because we come from the East.
Yes.
So the culture and the stories is like similar with us. Yeah. In Thailand and India, it's quite similar. Okay. Boys and girls and moms and dads, we're almost at the end of the event, the session, this morning session. But we would like to remind you, and we would like to ask for a favor to fill our survey a form about FDII 2022.
Yeah.
You can click the link below. Our team will share the link on the comment section. You can click and fill the form.
Yep.
Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you so
help.
much.
And then, Kabonci, what we are going to do next?
And then, no.
It's very exciting to hear our international storytellers. We have 2 international storytellers today.
Yeah.
And what about tomorrow, Kabonci?
So many storyteller from Ayo Dongeng Indonesia.
Wow.
And local artists from
Yes.
Indonesia.
Wow.
And, yeah.
And also, Auntie Jiva will be
Yeah,
telling story
yeah,
again
yeah.
tomorrow. Oh, so don't miss it, boys and girls. If you are joining today, don't forget to come tomorrow to Museum National Museum, because FDII will be held there from morning until evening, and with lineups of amazing storytellers.
Amazing storytellers.
Yes.
So-
All right, boys and girls, don't forget to keep on filling the comment section with positive comments, with exciting comments, because we are going to choose 2 winners at the end of the event, Kabonci. Who will win cool prizes such as vouchers from Bakmi GM, and then books from Gramedia store,
and penerbit Nora Kids.
Wow, amazing. So keep commenting, boys and girls. All right. And then we have already one quiz, and then we promise you another quiz, right?
Okay.
So we are going to have another questions for you, boys and girls. We have 2 questions, and please be ready to type the answer, because we are going to pick the fastest and the rightest answer. All right. Okay, Kabonci, first question.
Okay, the first question is earlier there were 2 international storytellers who appeared at FDII.
All right.
Okay. And then, which country did Prasom come from?
All right, type the
Do you
answer,
know?
boys and girls. Type it, type it. Which country did Prasong come from? It's very near.
Yeah.
And it has beautiful beaches like us, like ours. Yes. Okay, you can type it. I think there's we already find the winner, but we will announce it later at the end of the event.
Okay.
Okay, Kabonci. Second question.
Second question is, what is the FDII 2022 theme?
What is the theme of this year's FDII? We have sing the jingle from the beginning of the event.
Yeah.
You can answer it right away. Okay. We have found a winner, kakak-kakak. Okay. While waiting for the announcement of the winner, what about getting the boys and girls here to like move a little and clap a little and then shout a little.
Okay.
With this, you might know the song, boys and girls. It's like this. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Okay.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh,
Are you ready, Kararas?
Yes, of course, Kabonci. Okay, on your lead, Kabonci.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, and you really have to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Yeah.
One more time, Kak Bonci.
Clap your
I said
hands.
that let's get the kids to clap a little and move a little. Now let's shout a little.
Okay.
So everybody, when I say, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Everybody shout hooray. All right, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know, we shout hooray.
Wow.
Wow, it's been really fun ya Kak Bonci ya.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been really fun in this first day and first session of FDII 2022. And I really hope that you guys are having fun too with us. Okay, kakak-kakak, what about the winner announcement? Are we ready? Oh, not
no.
yet.
Okay, not yet.
We might sing another song, Kak Bonci.
Okay.
If we sing, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. What about singing the Hockey Pokey song?
Oh, okay.
Do you know the Hockey Pokey song, boys and girls? Where's your right hands? Raise your right hands. Put it in front of you and put it back. Put it in front of you and shake it.
Shake it.
And wiggle. And then turn around. Good job. Okay. Come on, boys and girls. Everybody stand up and sing the Hockey Pokey song. 1, 2, 3. You put your right hand in. You put your right hand out. You put your right hand in. And you shake, you roll about. You do the Hockey Pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your left hand. You put your left hand in. You put your left hand out. You put your left hand in. And you shake, you roll about. You do the Hockey Pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Everybody raise your hands up and say, oh, Hockey Pokey. Let's go. Do it again. Oh, Hockey Pokey. Oh, Hockey Pokey. Okay, one last time. Bend your knees and raise your hands and wiggle while you say, ha, ha, ha. Can you do that? Ha, ha, ha. Okay, knees bend, arms straight. Ha, ha, ha. Yay. Good job, boys and girls.
Good job.
Okay, thank you for dancing with us. You can go back to your seat and listen to the announcement of the winner from our quiz.
Yeah.
Yes, Kak Bonci. We already have winners right here. Okay, the winner of the first question
Okay.
is we will mention the one name from Instagram and one winner from YouTube. Okay. From each question, Kak Bonci. All right. Congratulations. The winner of the first question from Instagram is at Dini Natiwi.
Okay,
Congratulations.
Dini
Natiwi.
Natiwi. At Dini Natiwi. Okay,
Yes, that's
and
right.
then?
And then from YouTube, the winner is Uci Kelinci. Congratulations. And then the winner from the second question, Kak Bonci.
In Instagram is at Hani Indriani.
Yay! Congratulations, Hani Indriani. And from YouTube
is Inga Azilia.
Wow! Congratulations.
Okay.
And then we still have four more winners from two questions.
Okay.
The third question's winner is congratulations to Dini Natiwi again. Congratulations. Wow, you're the fastest. And then from YouTube, we have
is
Alex She. Congratulations. And then last question's winner, Kak Bonci.
is in Instagram is at Stefani Artanti.
Congratulations.
And from YouTube is Lionel Dipta.
Congratulations,
Yay, congratulations
boys and girls and
to
moms
all
and dads.
listeners.
Yes, Kak Bonci, and don't forget, congratulations, and also don't forget to send us the address, your address and phone number via Instagram DM at Ayo Dongeng _IND. Okay, slide into our DM and send us your full name and then address and then phone number. Yay! For those of you who haven't succeeded, don't worry, boys and girls, don't give up yet because we still have another session this afternoon. And then tomorrow we will meet in person, face to face, which is we've been waiting for almost 3 years since the pandemic. FDII come offline again.
It's very exciting.
Yes, I cannot wait. Okay. So Kak Bonci, we're at the end of our event, of our this morning session. So for those of you, boys and girls, who have joined and listened to the stories and myth from our storytellers, thank you so much. I really hope that it brings you happiness and joy and more memories. Yes, and then we would like to say thank you, Kak Bonci, to our sponsors and partners, especially to Kementerian Pendidikan and Kebudayaan, Riset dan Teknologi, kemudian Direktorat Jenderal Kebudayaan, and also thank you to Direktorat Perfilman, Musik, dan Media Baru. And also our supporters, Komisi Nasional Hak Asasi Manusia Republik Indonesia, Aqua Danon, Bakmi GM, Domikado, Nora, Erlangga, Gramedia, LSPR Bali, Interface, Idea,
and then Digital Mami, Sugar Promotion, and Cyclus Waterplay, Cyberkreasi, Indonesiana.tv, EV Institute Franchise Indonesia.
Yes.
And then
Ubud Writers and Readers Festival, Yayasan Mudra Suari Saraswati, and then Bali Mendongeng, and lastly Loading Squad. And not to mention our media partners, we have Majalah Bobo, Mombi, Parenting is Easy, Roots, ID.Peribumi, Good Side, Koran Jakarta, Delta, Bahana, Female Radio, Sekolah News, Genpi.co,
and then Kompas.id, Media Indonesia, Medcom.id, Parenting Indonesia, Medio Kultural.id, RRI Bogor, Mother and Beyond, Her World Indonesia, Berita 1, Hai Bunda, okezone.com, and
sindonews.id. Thank you so much for your support, and looking forward to see you guys tomorrow and this afternoon session online on YouTube and Instagram of Ayo Dongeng Indonesia. Okay, so I'm Kak Raras.
And I'm Kak Bonci.
Signing off. Bye-bye.